Hey guys, it's me, EODGamerZ here, and sheesh, Astra Yao has been officially drip marketed in Zenless Zone 0, an Aether support unit. It seems like Hoyoverse is having a trend, you know. The second character in the new launch, the 1.0 second half, usually does a lot better, like Jing Yuan as well in Honkai Star Rail, and now Zhu Yuan is eating good with a support character of exactly the same element. Is she going to be a Nicole S rank limited? Who knows exactly right now, it's very, very early days. But in this video, I want to share with you some thoughts as we are preparing to pre-farm for her. Her design looks amazing. I think she really looks good. It does look a little bit like the Spy X family characters, right? It's like crazy stuff. But anyways, best gear that I'm farming, pre-farming way in advance, because some of you want a little bit more longer runway to actually farm the gear. So I want to share with you the thoughts early on as well. My opinion, out of all of them, the set that really looks great is the one that's coming out in 1.4 over here. This looks really enticing. Astro Voice, the one just below. With this, it's like Astra Yao, Astro Voice. I mean, it does sound similar, and this is a very supportive one as well. For the 4-piece set, you get a quick assist. All squad members gain 1 stack of Astro, up to 3 stacks. Each stack of Astro increases damage dealt by the character entering the field by a quick assist. This is way better than your energy set as well as the shield set in terms of damage buffing. This is a total of like 8 times 3, 24%. Whereas the energy set we know is only 15. So I'll be looking towards the Astro Voice set, especially if this character, she manages to proc like a little bit of quick assist here and there. That's the key things that I'll be looking out for. Otherwise, even if you have a 4-piece, you're still going to need a 2-piece. And let's talk about some alternatives for those of you who are planning as well. For the other 2 sets in the game, the buffing sets, you have the energy sets, as you can see here. It only gives you 15% of damage buffing, whereas the Astro Voice 1.4 set gives you a total of 24% if you can hit the max stacks, and it's really great. The other option is shielding set, which is your Protopunk. This also gives you 15%. These are more supportive sets in general. I think I will go towards a 4-piece Astro Voice, but I know some of you want to have a complete set here and there. You don't want to like have the RNG of farming in 1.4 a set. What if you can't find anything? In that case, I think 4-piece Swing Jazz is likely going to be the most generalistic, but my preference, 4-piece Astro Voice, 2-piece Swing Jazz is going to be my choice of what I'm going to pre-farm for Astra Yao moving forward as well. For the main stats, on the other hand, what I'll be looking out for is energy regen in the 6th slot, just a generalistic build. For all you know, she could scale with HP or defense, we won't know yet, but I think I want to go with like the path of least resistance, the most safest one, which is energy regen on the 6th slot. For the slot number 5, I think here is a bit more versatile. I don't really know whether she gets an attack buff, for example, like Lucy, a character that scales off with an attack kind of thing. In that case, attack might be really good. She could scale off with anything over here. To put it generally, I think this one I won't really focus on yet anything. Maybe you could put in like something generic, like for example, just slap in an attack percentage or pen ratio right now, because you don't exactly know what she focuses in. You will likely use it for the Astro Voice set. If you can get anything in the 5th slot, just slap it in. Once we get more information, we'll likely go there. But if you are just in doubt, just slap in attack, pen ratio, Aether damage bonus. Should be good until we figure out what she's scaling off with. For the last one here, in slot number 4, the question is, do you want her to go crit or do you want her to go like anomaly proficiency attack? Depends on how her overall kit is. So 5 and 4 is a little bit subjective depending on how her kit performs, but my preference, I think I will just go simply for crit rate or attack percentage, since you likely won't have a support character dealing tons of damage with his crit damage. But at these early stages, this is my thought process. Basically, Astro Voice will just fill off 5 and 4 whenever I can, and that will be for the gear. As for bangboos, some of you are wondering what bangboos is best. I think for bangboos for her, she might have her own special section Bangboo, but I really do think that the Butler Bangboo is going to be the most generalistic. Because of the additional energy that you can give to your team, support characters might also utilize the energy quite well. So my preference is going to be the Bangboo for Butler, but otherwise you can go with like Aether anomaly bonuses and stuff like that. So now moving on, of course, to the gear. What am I farming in terms of W engines? What is worth preparing? And of course, if you're finding value in this video so far, do help me give it a like, comment, and subscribe for more such future content. I think it'll really help the channel grow to reach out more people too. For gear, she's a support class, and right now in the game, we actually have one that's perfect for her. Is Nicole's signature over here, which gives you energy regen, which a support character likely is going to like. So I'm probably going to slap this on her, dealing Aether damage using EX special attack, chain attack, ultimate ability. increases squad members' damage by target against like 15%. This is really solid, as well as increasing equippers regen. This is super generalistic. As long as the character Astra Yao uses energy, this is very, very solid. It is a limited. It's not going to be easy to access. Hopefully it's on her banner, but it's a cheaper alternative than her signature, definitely, for sure. So those of you who have this, consider slapping this on her as well. Other than that, Slice of Time also looks quite decent. It gives you a lot more decibels, regenerates a lot more energy as well, especially if you're using her burst. This is the free-to-play one. You can get this for free. I think this is quite nice. The rest of them, I don't really have a significant interest in terms of outperformance. Of course, this is also quite nice. The Kaboom, the cannon, friendly units in the squad hit, all attack buffs of 2.5. This is also like decent to have. Most support gears are quite good. And even the support one that is in the battle pass is also good, but then again, this is like $10. You get a bit more buffing for your team as well with some energy regen. But overall, I really like the Vault the best since she's also Aether, so she probably will be able to make use of this as long as she's able to hit an Aether damage. Weeping Cradle likely is also going to be decent, but we need to know whether she cares about dealing damage. If she deals no damage at all, then Weeping Cradle probably isn't the best, because you don't really need that pen unless she can scale it off like Rina to another character. She doesn't need the high base attack that S1 gives. My preference, top pick the Vault for sure, and I likely won't be pulling for a signature unless it's like super busted, because you already have a great alternative in an A rank limited W engine 2. At this point, what are some of her initial teammates that I'm thinking of in terms of the roster over here? Let's go into the character screen. For definitely, I think that the one that she competes most with is with Nicole, an A rank support. Depends on what she does. I hope she does a bit of crowd control as well, Astra Yao, so that she can fully take over Nicole as a role, or maybe like play even one in each half. Or for all you know, you can slap in like double support with Zhu Yuan and stuff like that. My preference, probably the one that has greatest stonks, is Zhu Yuan, because the highest probability of Aether working well with her. She could be directly fitting in with a Zhu Yuan team where Nicole was previously. So I'll run like Zhu Yuan together with Astra Yao, as well as like any generic support like maybe Caesar, or maybe you can run like a double Nicole and Astra Yao together with Zhu Yuan. So Zhu Yuan stocks may be rising, but the one that's more interesting, of course, is the new character that's coming out. Right now it's a version 1.3, so I don't have her on my account, is Miyabi. I'll just use Ellen as like a proxy. Miyabi is a character that might benefit from a support S rank coming out, as the skill additional ability that Miyabi has is a support or section 6 character. So with a limited, first ever limited S rank coming out, Miyabi definitely will benefit quite a bit from it. And that is like my thought process. Of course, these are early days. I'll have more official content coming out on what she performs in, the best teams for her and stuff like that, and build official build guides. But this video is really meant for those of you who are planning to farm for a longer period of time. You want to prepare for her and see the thought process way in advance. If you found this video helpful, you want to see more of such long runway kind of guides, let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. And thank you guys again so much for watching. Check out these two other videos also. We just have one released recently, and as well as upcoming character that is coming out. Maybe drip marketing for tomorrow. Check it out as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye now.